Hey guys, welcome back to P&W Guitar, and today we are going to talk about the CAGED system. Great, so the CAGED system is simply playing our open chord shapes C, A, G, E, and D all over the fretboard to give us new chords. These are all going to be major chords, and they are going to allow us to play these open chord shapes in different places to play all of the different chords that we can. So to start off with, we've got our C shape. If you're not aware, we've got 3 here on your D string, 2 there on your A string, open G, first on your B. So we are going to reallocate the fingers that we normally use to play. Normally I'd be using my first 3 fingers, first, middle, and ring finger. I'm going to now use my middle finger for the D string, my ring finger for the A string, leave that B string open again, and then we're going to use my middle finger there to play the B string. And we're going to slide that shape up 1 fret, and then we're going to use our first finger here to play the first fret and bar all the way across. So now we've got a C sharp. If we slide that up again, we've got D, E sharp, E, and so on. Nice and simple, right? Next one we're going to use is the A. That is the 2, 2, 2 on our D, G, and B strings. Now I normally use 1 finger to bar across these already anyways. You can also use your 3 middle fingers if that's more comfortable for you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my ring finger to bar that 2nd fret. I'm going to slide it up 1. And again, I'm going to use my first finger to bar there. And this is one of the most common bar chord shapes you can use. So there now we've got A, we've got B, C, D, E. And if you want to, you can change that shape again by playing basically a power chord shape. So we'll start that on the 5th here. 7, 7, so we've got 5, 7, 7. And then if we bring our middle finger down here to the 6th of the B, now we've got a minor chord shape. So we can play C minor. But for now, we're just playing those with the C shape. Now, what was next? C, A, G. Now I play my G's like this, with the 3 on the B as well. I just like the way that sounds. But in this particular case, I'm going to use my middle finger to fret the 3rd fret on my thick E string. Actually, sorry, my ring finger. I'm going to use my middle finger to play the 2nd fret of the A. And then my high E, I'm going to play there with my pinky. Slide that up. And now this bar shape is very uncommon because you have to bar 2 frets above, if you can see there. 1, 2. So you won't see people use that one too often. It is a bit more challenging than the others, but it is optional and you can totally use it, and I've definitely seen it used in some interesting situations. So try that out. I'm just going to note on the bottom of the screen here, I'm probably going to put the root notes in these different shapes that you need to pay attention to, and that will help you learn your notes all across the fretboard as well. So it's not just sliding your chords all over the place and playing chord progressions in different places. That is one way to use the CAGED system. But another great way to use the CAGED system is, in fact, learning your notes and your chord shapes and your triads and all that good stuff. So I'll make some notes down in the description, and I'll probably add some links there as well to show you some other ways you can use these to help you with that. Now we did G, we've done C, A, G. What's next? E. So we've got 2 on the D and the A, and then 1 on the G. So if we reallocate again, ring, ring, pinky, and then our middle, we slide those down, and then we bar over. Now we've got that F bar chord everybody's always worried about. Now, a little secret to barring these is if you take your finger here, and you actually, instead of laying it flat on the fret like that, if you turn it and use the bony side of your finger here, you can apply much less pressure. little crawl. And it's much easier to bar over those chords. So remember that when you're barring, especially when you're doing a 6-string bar like this. Just use the side of your finger, makes it a whole lot easier. Now, we did C, A, G, E. Now we've got to do D. So how do we play D in the first place? We play this chord, which is 2 on our G, 3 on our B, 2 again on our E. So again, if we reallocate, take the first finger off, use these 2 fingers, your ring and your middle, to play the second fret notes on the on the E and the G, and then use your little tiny finger to play the B string there, slide that up a fret, and bar. This one is another one like the G where you have to bar it up 2 frets higher. So we started with our D. Got root notes right here, right where our little finger is going to be. That's going to be our root note there. And that is actually one of my favorites. I use these 2 all the time, obviously the A shape and the E shape. But I think outside of those 2, this D shape is probably my favorite sounding. It's got a lot of harmonic content and it sounds great. So there you have it, guys. That is the CAGED system. That is one way to slide your chords all over the place, learn chord progressions in different places. Don't restrict yourself to just playing chords. Your cowboy chords, as they say, in the upper registers of the guitar. You can play them all over the place. And this is a great way to learn not only your root notes, but your triads. And later on, if you want to start soloing a little bit, you can also find some different areas that you can play over. All of those chord shapes. So that is a great way to practice that. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate you tuning in. Once again, this is P&W Guitar. I am Mason. If you enjoy these lessons, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers, and we are moving closer to that goal every single day. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate the support. And until next time, peace.